Welcome to Britain Fights Back. For those unaware, here's a quick roundup of the backstory. Hadish Kebatu, the illegal Ethiopian, who came to our shores on a small boat, 41, denied 3 counts of SA, 1 of attempted SA, a charge of harassment, and another of attempting to incite a child to engage in sexual activity. He was, by the way, the main cause for the Save Our Kids demonstrations outside the Bell Hotel in Epping. Last month he received just 12 months of prison time and a deportation order. The judge labelled him a dangerous man. He was sent to Chelmsford prison. Many feared he'd be out by Christmas. But hey-ho, this is Blighty, and yesterday, 24th of October, at around 12 noon, the monster was released from Chelmsford prison. According to the prison services, Kebatu was released by mistake. Now here's what they're not telling you, but first this is ex-prison warden Vanessa Frake explaining to Peter Cardwell what should have happened.
Okay, so the first thing is when the prisoner is unlocked round about 6 o'clock. Any prisoners for discharge on that day are unlocked about 6 o'clock in the morning. They're identified at the door. They're asked their name and their number. They're taken down to receptions. There they are given fresh clothes. They're given a discharge grant of about £80 or so. Then they go to the reception officer, the reception senior officer. He will go through the discharge papers to make sure that the prisoner knows where he's going, whether he is being released or whether in this case, or should have been in this case, he's going to a detention centre. Then he sees a custodial manager who, again, identifies the prisoner, make sure that the prisoner knows where he's going to, and then will finally release him. But prior to all of that, yesterday, a governor grade should have checked all the discharge papers.
Here's what really happened, and what they're desperate for you not to know. This is political debater and Talk TV host Andre Walker.
It is standard practice for them to allow people to travel from prison to immigration detention facilities under their own steam. So what they say to them is, they say, hey, listen, we're going to deport you, but what you need to do is when we release you from prison, just walk or travel to the detention centre. Nobody does it. Now, the only mistake that was made in the case of Kebatu was that they asked him to make his own way to the detention centre rather than driving him there themselves. But had they driven him there, they may have done something that they've done multiple times in the past, which is to send taxis. Now, I had a friend of mine who was a taxi driver who used to move people from immigration facility to prison and backwards and forwards. And what he said was, he said, look, I'm not there to fight them. All I do is I get a fare from, say, Chelmsford to the detention centre. If the guy gets out at the traffic lights, I'm not going to stop him. It's not my job to do that. I'm a professional driver.
A member of the public videoed him in Chelmsford apparently asking for directions to the train station. He then boarded a train to Liverpool Street. It was not for a further 2 hours that media were alerted to this dangerous man on the run. So when Lammy says,
but that can be no excuse for wrongly releasing an individual, a dangerous individual, into the community. And that's why Essex Police, the Metropolitan Police and the British Transport Police are conducting a manhunt tonight to find this individual and ensure that he is in custody or indeed returned to Ethiopia where he belongs. I spoke to the Home Secretary today. I have launched an investigation into what has happened in the prison service to allow this to come about. But the important thing is that we protect the public. The important thing is that the police are able to do their work and find this individual. And the important thing is, if anyone is watching and knows where he is, that they call 999 and ensure, and indeed that he gives himself up and returns to the custody that he should be in.
He's lying. You can leave your thoughts in the box below and become part of our fast-growing community. Until next time, I'll just say stay calm, stay safe, and we'll chat again soon.